These two scenes made Vecna and Will look badass. Whoever did their, not only the camera angle, but the choreography of, I don't know whoever trained them like move like this, or Will and the actors who play Will and Vecna. I don't know if their body movements was based on their own thinking, like I feel I should move like this and move like that. I don't know if they were directed by the Duffer Brothers or by, you know, some trained expert if you're moving your powers like this, because the way Will was doing his face was beautiful. Even Vecna, the way Vecna just came out of the freaking the portal or the tear, like, yeah, I look different this time. Looks like Mortal Kombat, man. Look at that. That is beautiful. Sexy out here. He's not even stressed.
Damn.
He ain't worried about it. That's cold. Taking his time, picking his targets. He's just showing off, like, I'm gonna move you guys around. He could have done this technical thing, or, you know, whatever this thing is, to all those 4 soldiers, but he thought, no, you're gonna get it personally. You're gonna get one-on-one. I got time for you.
You ain't lying.
Beautiful. Like that even reminds me of the scene RoboCop 1 where he was shooting different people in is it RoboCop 1 or 2? I think it's 1, where he was doing a drug bust. It's such a the way he moves.
You don't understand.
Nice. I wonder if the fire can still affect him. I don't know if he's so strong that fire can't touch him, because he heals the Demogorgons, right? He wakes them up or revives them, or he heals their burn wounds. So is he stopping the fire because he doesn't want to get burnt, or he's afraid of the fire, or he's not afraid of the fire and he can't get burnt anymore, the same way he can't get shot? So can his body rebuild itself if he gets hit with a flamethrower? I'm surprised that people are on this base with a freaking upside down porthole door tear so huge, and they only showed us 2 guys in this hazmat or fire flamethrower suit.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was.
There should have been like 50 dudes with those flame cannons, just in case something pops off. I don't know if that's Paul writing from the Duffer Brothers, or it's the Duffer Brothers showing hubris within the army, thinking, well, we've got this thing under control. We put metal sheets on the floor to cover all these gaping holes and tentacles or whatever. I don't even know how everyone seems to be satisfied with that. I'm not, but hey, it is what it is. So it's the hubris of the US Army saying, yeah, we've already got it covered. We only need 2 guys with a flamethrower, not too much. You should have that as your primary weapon for every soldier. Granted, you need the suit, yes, but you must have some flamethrower, you know, hiding around somewhere where you don't need the whole suit and the whole getup and the whole attire. It's such a dope scene. Such a dope scene.
Toasty!
They're cooked. Beautiful. That scene, yeah, I know a lot of us who love X-Men and who remember the Magneto scene, we're all thinking of Magneto instantly. And he's basically playing with these guys. He's having fun with them.
Yes.
He's having fun with peeps, man.
Get over here!
Watch out!
What do you mean by that?
I don't know why the Duffer Brothers chose to write that scene. I think they could have just cut that scene, pulled the green pins, boom. Or he moves them into that place, boom. The watch out didn't make any sense, because when he redirected the flame at the flamethrower guy, he could have easily said watch out. So that's poor editing there. It's very weird. It's not natural. It doesn't feel watch out.
Let me explain.
He could have easily shouted watch out to everyone who just got killed. He killed those 3 people.
Watch out!
He threw somebody up from the balcony down.
Watch out!
He put tentacles through someone's chest.
Watch out!
So the watch out was so out of place. So out of place and unnatural.
Watch out!
Just the way he's moving his body. That's the coordination is beautiful. Somebody must have given Homeboy some tips. And if no one choreographed that scene in terms of giving him tips, and it was just all him, he was being told, okay, do what your body, you know, feels like doing. Bad guys here, bad guys behind you, cool. I mean, they must have had conversations saying this is what's going to happen to do the stunt right. But I wonder if someone was on set giving them some tips of how to move their body, because the way he just this was the sexiest part of episode 4, man. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then here comes Mr. Will Turner. I was finished. I'm still editing my reaction to these episodes. I was done. I was like, yep, this is sexy right here. His face, look at his face. He means it. I wonder how many faces he pulled. He'd look at himself in the mirror like, okay, how should I look? What should I do? Tilt my head, just this. Even he's not, oh, dude. This is what Star Wars could have been when it comes to using the Force, because there's some sexy ways to use the Force, and Star Wars has been plain of late. Plain.
No shit.
I know it's supposed to be family friendly, but there are some really dark ways to use or misuse the Force, and Disney has not really gone hard into it, because this right now is good display. Not even Will, minus Will. What Vecna was doing just now was very, very good display of how to use the Force or telekinesis. Wow, man, sometimes it's like some shows are doing what Star Wars should be doing already, especially one of the collectively known pioneers of telekinesis as the Force. We already know, different names, but we know what it is generally. You're supposed to be the one who's creating new ways that other shows and movies can be inspired by, to then do moves based off of that. The same way certain movies are now being inspired not only by Transporter, for example, with Jason Statham, but especially after the full release, especially after the release of the first movie of John Wick. So after that, other studios, other directors, other writers that have had ideas, okay, I want to shoot my scene like this, I want to do my gun scene like this. And we can't even talk about John Wick without giving some shout out to Equilibrium.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Damn!
But before John Wick, that whole gun fight play thing, I imagine other movies did it way back in the day. Dude, that movie turned me on. That movie turned me on. I was like, okay, you guys are not playing. Imagine seeing that movie after Matrix and you thinking, dude, Matrix did a great job. But imagine having what they did in Equilibrium in the Matrix. That would have been an epic finisher. Or having what they did in Equilibrium and John Wick in the Matrix. That movie, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, it's a great movie. But imagine the fight scenes based off of the choreography or the gun choreography from Equilibrium and freaking John Wick. Yo, nah.
You don't understand.
You see that whole, come on, this is, it's beautiful editing. Beautiful editing. He's acting, man. He's doing a good job, because this isn't, his body language is emitting someone who is, I've been trained how to do this. So this is just raw. But in that raw expression, the form is beautiful enough. It doesn't need to look all posing, so I can hold you, and doing different forms. It's just so raw but authentic. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's just authentic. So obviously, if he's gone for training, his form might look different after training, but this is pure, this is raw, and he's holding him tight, and he's just so different emotions. He's controlling them. He's angry. He's keeping them at bay. He's not pulling them back yet. He's just holding them still where they are. He's not letting them move forward or backwards. Not yet. He's just holding them still. Dude, what's going through his head right now, man? God, dude. This actor, he played it well. He played it well. Look at his fingers. He's not doing this. It's subtle. It's natural. I feel once you're trained, you're doing all this and you're, contorting and you're moving your fingers like, what's her name? Scarlet Witch. That's different, even that too, that's a different way of witch spell and casting and whatnot. But he's not doing this or doing that. He's this, his fingers are closed together. It's different. There's something about, I don't know how to describe, I don't know what words to use, but I feel authentic, raw, and natural is the best way to describe it for me. He's not faking it. He's not posing. He's not trying to impress Mike. He's not trying to look sexy. Yes, obviously the scene is not calling for none of that, but I'm saying the way he's been directed, or the way he's being choreographed, or the way he's chosen to express. I don't know how many takes they did for this, but this one fits. It works well. He's saving his friends. He's tapping into his power. And now he's in control. But he's not looking like someone who is showboating. He's not moving his hands like Vecna. Because we got this right after Vecna displayed his powers. And the complete difference is beautiful. But here it is that, again, he's noob mode. But his noob mode looks like he's in mastery. It looks like his noob trigger mode is triggering his master form or master potential. Maybe after this he might pass out again. I don't know. Because there's another scene where he's in the second trailer, he's screaming, "Run, run." I was like, why would you have this?
Wait a minute.
Why would you have him display his powers like this? And then another scene where he says run. Maybe he's holding maybe he's saying run because he's holding all the Demogorgon. Okay, cool. Maybe it's another scene where he's doing his best to hold. Because I was thinking he's using one hand to hold the first Demogorgon, second hand, and then his head to hold the third one. So when 5 appear, he's going to use both these legs?
You serious?
Beautiful. Dude, his face! Come on, man. Come on. Yo, this guy did a good job on this scene. He did a very good job on this scene. Very, very, very good job. Freaking good job.
Woo!
I mean, he was conscious of himself. He wiped his nose. His eyes went from glazed to back to normal. So I think it would have been a very poor editing if they made him faint, because we've seen that before. We've seen somebody unlock their powers for the first time. They use it in such a powerful way. Once they're done, they pass out. So to have him fall to his knees, releasing all that tension, because it took a toll on him, but still be present, eyes glazed back from glazed to normal, wipes the nosebleed, keeps his eyes on us, the audience, and his people, his family, his friends. I don't think you start the next second half of this season with him passing out. I think it would be cheap and poor, because we didn't expect him to do. We anticipated it was going to happen, but not the way it did, because we saw Vecna displayed his powers as well, did his thing, mocked him, "You're weak, you're easily controlled mind, blah blah blah." Walked away, even tossed him aside like a little puppet and dog. "I'm done with you." That is a gesture like, yeah, whatever, and walked away. Then whilst walking away, he sends Demogorgons to finish. He didn't even send them. Well, did he send the Demogorgons to kill everyone, or just Will? And we don't know, because Will stops the Demogorgons. So maybe the Demogorgons were sent to kill everyone, starting with Mike and Lucas as well. So we don't know if it's like, I'm going to send you 3. You're going to kill old girl at the back there. I can't remember her name. Then you're going to do Lucas, you're going to do Mike, and then you're going to do everyone else left. We don't know, because, again, they got stopped in their tracks. But it just felt like each Demogorgon was sent for each of them.
Well, duh.
But then again, one for each location. So that makes sense that the one that was sent to Will's location was meant to take out everyone. And they are strong enough to take out people one by one. And plus, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves, because Vecna already blew up that guy with the gas tank flamethrower suit. So there wouldn't be enough time to go and find another one in the armory, put it on. It wouldn't even fit them compared to so I'm just allowing my mind to say the intention behind this scene of this Demogorgon coming out the floor was to kill everyone that's left alive here.
Well, duh.
Vecna wouldn't need to send 2 for everyone, or 1 each for everyone here. It just makes sense that he sent 1 to do the job for each locations. And I wonder if eventually Will be able to direct fire to Vecna. No, that doesn't make sense. That's something that L should be able to do, or can do, and Cal should be able to do as well. But isn't Cal isn't telekinesis, is it? Cal is her own is illusions, right? So I wonder how they use her as a radio. So those satellite cannon things beaming the repulsor waves to 11, did the army fashion that themselves, or were they using Cal's frequency to reverse? Anyway, they're going to explain that in the second half. And how did they get the tuning right? How did they know that once you get Cal and build this device and use her to beam it? No, they had it pointed at her, didn't they? Or was she? No, it needs to make sense. Okay, if they weren't using her, if we hadn't seen her, or they didn't reveal her, who on that army squad in the Upside Down, who figured out that because L is telekinetic and telepathic, this frequency or this code we emit will negate her telepathy? Because you have to know what frequency L is emitting to use her telepathy. You can't just beam a code or frequency.
What do you mean by that?
It doesn't make sense. You'd have to beam it at the exact person. That's like when you dog whistles. Only dogs can hear them. So once you've built this device, who do they have on their payroll or working with them who knows the frequency at which L uses, or taps into or reaches to use her telekinesis and telepathy? So much so that they know, okay, if we fine tune our frequency on this band wave, once we find this frequency and we beam back our energy back at L or anyone else who has the same telepathy abilities like L, it'll knock them out, or it'll what's that word? It'll render them, it'll incapacitate them. Anyways, let's check this clip out one more time before I go. Here comes Johnny. Dude. Beautiful. His face, man. His face just does it.
You ain't lying.
Because Elle, she's so struggle, but he's showing control. Damn. I mean, Elle, she does have a face like she's in control, but he's showing pure. He's holding that shit back, man. Like he's about to unleash. He's showing his form is good. This is good form. This is beautiful form. And he's controlling them at 2 different locations.
You don't understand.
2 different locations. All he's just done is hold his hand. Nah, this is sexy. Come on. He's doing a lot here, man.
That boy is good.
There's a lot of power exerting from him to hold these forces in place at 3 different locations is something else. And he's levitating them.
Woo!
So it doesn't make sense to have Homeboy pass out in the next whatever episode. I love that he is still cognizant, wags his nose, he's still present, no fainting, nothing, because this is a beautiful display and expression of power. Beautiful. He's like, yeah, that's how that shit feels, bitch. That's how that shit feels, bitch.
That's right.
This actor did a great job with this face. I don't know how many faces he pulled, like I said, in the mirror. How do I need to look or whatever? Because he's taking time, the shaking, the breathing, because he's holding them back, and then to levitate them. And it's like, again, like a radio station, fine-tuning the frequency. And then just that one move, doing that he just did one gesture. One gesture broke their arms and legs and necks at 3 different locations. Yeah, that shit is sexy. Come on, son. Take that back. Take it back.
That was totally wicked!
One gesture. And he killed 3 Demogorgons. In 3 different ways. Broke arms, necks, and legs. One gesture? Yeah. I'm sorry to say, but for me personally, this is a better display of power or use of power compared to Elle. Elle has had enough time to train and, to learn her form. And I know she did that to somebody's neck, one of the soldiers, and broke their necks. But I wish you got to see more of her use her powers like that. Will just tapped into it now. And granted, Ella's been through different ups and downs, but each time she's gone through her downs, she gets upgraded. So they should have shown her like freaking Rey Skywalker or Luke Skywalker. With this army thing, I don't even think there should have been a problem. Now, granted, it takes time for her to get her juices going after she needs fuel, she needs some snacks and food. But eventually, she's going to have to learn how to start moving tanks, levitating cars, and just crushing. It's like I'm hungry to see a show where a telepath uses their abilities so ferociously and clean. Like to just rip apart a car and just start, sending the metal parts of the car at different targets just like when Magneto did it in Days of Future Past when he tore apart the X-Jet, and then he started using the X-Jet to the different pieces to hold back, to seal the door and to stop the Sentinels from coming through. That shit, man.
You don't understand.
There's just a sexiness about, with someone who knows how to use their powers after so long. Will just wakes up from the insult he got from Vecna. then tapping into the love, self-love after what I can't remember her name, Robbie said, whatever her name is, and then boom, he's awake. That potential is finally tapped into. And I love that they gave him that speech first, prior to this scene, and then he taps into it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's right.
Compared to Elle, yeah, nosebleed and whatnot, but Elle has this uncertainty about her. She's unsure. She's always this frown. He didn't have, there was, to just do this, and you're breaking necks, arms, and legs of 3 different creatures with one gesture? Nah. I'm sorry. This is the sexiest display of telekinesis in this show, especially after Elle. His display of power is much better than Elle, especially with his form. Again, this is a noob. This is a noob thing he's just done. He's got no training. He doesn't run a course and do different jumps in here. It's the first time. Now, granted, maybe his powers only lie in terms of controlling or holding back the Demogorgon. Maybe holding back is now, and in the future he will control. But then why have him say run in the trailer we saw? So maybe they won't let him control the Demogorgons. It'd be cool if he does. I think it'd be awesome, because then he just send them back towards Vecna, and they could just rip him apart. But the way we saw Vecna display his powers earlier on, he looks like he doesn't feel pain anymore. Well, he did stop the fire, so maybe he's still afraid or still impervious. No, maybe fire can still affect him. Bullets won't, because it just bounce or chip off and he'll regrow. Yeah, this is a beautiful scene, man. This is when I woke up. This is when I got more excited. In all the 4 episodes that they dropped, this part, I was like, yes, this is how you do it. And like I said earlier on, we knew they were hinting, at Will either controlling the Demogorgon or redirecting them or something like that. But I couldn't anticipate this. I could not have anticipated his face, his mouth, his facial expression, the pose, the hand. I could not. There's no way I could have predicted the exact way it was done well. There's ways you can do something that look cool or look okay or look good. And there's a way you can do a thing that looks visually well put together. Like I'm actually thinking, yeah, they must have had someone come to set and say, okay, do it like this, pose like this. Because even the camera angles, it's each time he stopped the Demogorgons. Sexy shit, man. One more time. See? Camera angle, drawing in close. He's not even doing this. He's doing that. And there's something about, oh my God, yeah, I don't know, man. Come on, just beautiful. He's not even turning his head. Golly. It's the angles, the way the camera is reacting to each gesture. So the camera's at his side now. And then the third one from under him and now above him. Beautiful. This shit is just great. One of the best scenes in the 4 episodes so far. The best scenes. Beautiful, man.
Finish them.
Woo.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Sexy shit out here, man. Oh, sexy shit. Then the eyes come back to normal. Ah, well done. Well done. Freaking well done. That's me done, boys and girls. Let me know if you enjoyed this scene as much as I did. Vecna and Will dominated the last part of this episode.
You ain't lying.
They dominated the last part of this episode. Very, very well done. Very, very, very well done. I hope this isn't the best scene out of the whole season, man. For me anyway, in terms of fighting and using powers, I hope this isn't the best. I hope there's more to come. Because I'm anticipating / looking forward to seeing Will and 11 use their powers together, especially how close they've become over the years. It'd be cool to see what they do together. Then add Cal to that list as well. I mean, I just want to see what Elle and Will do together first, especially once she figures out what it can do, and then combine Elle on top. Yo, it's game over. I feel they're gonna mess up Vecna, because Will, Elle, and Cal. Then you got Max on the inside, and is it Holly? Yeah, those are the only five ways I can see them taking on Vecna.
Nice. this.
Anyways, let me know what you feel down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the scene as much as I did? Or were you like, it's all right, it's cool? Or did you enjoy the Vecna scene over the Will scene? Because Vecna came in like a boss. Like, oh, why y'all making noise on my front porch, man? Get off my lawn.
You have to stop. Y'all keep talking. Damn.
Vecna said, get off my lawn. I'm trying to sleep. I'm making noise out here with your guns and shit.
And you shut the fuck up.
Anyways, I've of course been your one and only multipotentialite, neurodivergent host,
The Kosmic Jedi signing out. Thank you for watching.